Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to show you how to become a forum owner. Basically how you can add your forum to app.contenvania.com. Assuming you went through registration already and you have username and password, you're ready to add your forum. This is what you need to do. First you need to log in. At this point you are not you don't have a role assigned to you, so you see the control panel with how-tos, and basically for you to become to add your forum, all you need to do is click this link, add new forum. Once you're in the add new forum link, there are a few options you need to choose. First of all, your forum platform, and this is the list of forum platforms that we currently support. Of course we add more as we go, but this is the current list. Your forum name, forum URL, category of your forum, instructions you want writers to see before they apply for your forum. Next you choose the level. So let's say if you choose minimum level bronze, only bronze level writers that get paid 4 points per post reply will see your forum. If you choose silver, you will only get silver and bronze writers. If you choose gold, you will only be able to get gold, silver and bronze writers. If you choose platinum as a minimum level, only platinum, gold, silver and bronze, and diamond, you will get all of the writers. So here's how you select. You basically select here and you'll be able to get all the writers below. Basically that's how it works. Don't worry, you're in full control. So basically if you don't like a certain writer, you'll always be able to remove that writer from your forums and so forth. So you can add as many forums as you like. So let's go ahead and add one of our forums to show you how it all works. So here we're adding Gossip City Forum. The platform is VBulletin 5.0 or something like that. So we select that. We give it a forum name. This is the URL of the forum. Please make sure that if it's HTTP, you provide HTTP. If it's HTTPS, you provide HTTPS. Also, if your forum is located in a subdirectory, please make sure you provide subdirectory. We'll need that information, and I'll show you in the next screen why. Category of your forum, instructions for the writers, and here we select I like gold level writers. They're usually very good. And post limits per day per writer. So I want to limit writers. So if I don't want my forum to look like spam, if I give them ability to post unlimited posts, they'll just keep on posting with a single profile, and I don't like that. It'll look spammy. So I want to limit 5 per writer per day. That's the magic number basically. And after that, I confirm I'm not a robot and move on. On the next screen, I need to confirm that I own the forum. And basically, also what I need to do is I need to download a PHP file. Don't worry, we only get post counts by username and email. That's all we do. We don't do anything else. That's the only reason why we need you to upload this file to your FTP. So basically, the FTP file that we give you needs to go, it's just contenvania.php, needs to go, in this case, needs to go to root directory of the forum. So if your forum is located in subdirectory, it needs to go, this file needs to go to the root of the forum, not the actual website. Make sure, on the previous screen I mentioned that you need to provide full URL if it's HTTP or HTTPS, and also you need to provide that, make sure that the file goes into the root of your forum, not the website. So you can go ahead and download this file, and here's what you do next. Oh, by the way, totally forgot to mention, if you're running any type of firewall or anything like that, we need to be able to access this file. So Normally, it doesn't really work well with firewalls. You can certainly try, but for example, I tried it with Security Firewall, and it gave me a lot of troubles. But anyway, if you wish to, if you still want to use firewall, please whitelist our IP address and give us access to the file that we are providing you. So let's go ahead and confirm the forum. So I just downloaded the file. I go to the file directory. This is the file. I unzip it, and here's the Contenvania file. What I need to do now is I need to drop that file on a FTP. So I go to my cPanel. In this case, my site is on cPanel. I go to File Manager. I locate the directory where the forum is, and here we go. I upload this Contenvania. Here's the upload. I upload it to the root. After that, I go back to the application and click Verify Now. Now the forum is confirmed. Next, I can go to my forums. Here I can see my forum. I can go ahead and update. So here's what you need to know about updating. When you update anything, let's say you want to increase number of posts, or decrease in this case, you want to change the level, it is not going to happen in real time. We do settlement once a day at midnight, and any changes you make before the will not take place until settlement happens. So basically, the settlement will take place with your original selection, and if you made changes, that change will be effective only after the settlement. So let's go ahead and make the change. Forum successfully updated. If I go back to my forums and I go to update again, I will see that there pending change in my forum, that minimum writer level changed, and it's going to take place at midnight. The change will get updated at midnight, and there's a pending change from 5 points to 4 points per day. If you make any other modifications during that day, again, it will only take place at midnight. So you can make as many modifications as you like during the day, but the change will happen only at midnight. So let's go ahead and see other options. So here's the writer view, and writer will see the forum URL, forum name, your points balance. So we didn't make any deposit yet. I'll show you how to do that in a little bit. And a daily points limit. Also, our writers will be able to subscribe, and first they go to register on your forum, then they provide username and email, and we verify that they exist. So if your forum is in a list, that means we already authenticated it. The file that we provided you is working, and everything is good to go. So here we go. From this point, your control panel obviously changes. It shows you your point balance, total points purchased from day one, total posts from day one, total amount you spent from day one, your username, email address, and your current point balance. Here you can buy points. So let's go ahead and purchase points. We click buy points, or deposit money here, doesn't matter, same thing. And here we need to provide a little bit more information for transaction. We accept major credit card. You can use Discover, MasterCard, Visa, Amex, any card you want. So let's go ahead and enter some information. Your address, city, state, it doesn't matter where in the world you live. we take any country. Zip code or postal code in this case, in case if you're not in the United States. Here's the option. We allow you to store your credit card in our database. Don't worry, it gets encrypted. Even us, we cannot see it. You're the only one who can see the card number. And actually, you can't even see it because we don't show it after you're done entering it. So it's very secure. There's no way somebody can break into our database or any of that can happen. We are PCI compliant. We don't store CCV codes in our database, etc., etc. So basically, if you enter your credit card, it's safe. And here's the reason why we ask you to do that. And it becomes very convenient for you. It's only for your convenience. So let's go ahead and say store credit card for future use. Every time you go and buy points, you don't have to enter your credit card number. It becomes very convenient. Not only that, we also allow you to give us permission to charge your card automatically. So let's say you're running out of points, and instead of turning your forum off, which can lead to, delays in new posts and so forth and so forth, you can say, okay, charge me automatically when my balance is $5 or less. And the way we do it, whichever limit level you choose, let's say you selected $100, every time your balance is below $5, we charge you $100. So it's a very convenient feature, but obviously you're in control. You don't have to store anything, or you can choose to store. It doesn't matter. So here are the points. What you need to know is more points you buy, more bonus points you get. So we even take $10,000 in a deposit, which will give you 510,000 points and 10,000 points bonus. 10,000 points bonus probably equals to somewhere around $200. So you just get $200 free points if you deposit large amounts of money. But anyway, average deposit is $100. You can choose to deposit 500. In that case, you get 50 points. Or I mean, if it was up to me, I'd just put $1,000, because I mean, if you have a big forum, $1,000 is basically what you spend a day. But if you're a small forum, you can even deposit $20. It doesn't really matter. So it's your choice. Let's deposit $100. Here you enter your card number. We just use test card number. And basically anything is just a test transaction. Here's a major thing. We use services by MaxMind, and MaxMind, I've been using it since the day one I've been doing e-commerce. I've been in e-commerce since the beginning of it. So MaxMind for me is the best tool to ensure transaction security. There's no way fraud can slip through. I mean, I know everything about transactions from MaxMind. I mean, they provide really good service, and it actually costs me money to authenticate each transaction. So let's go ahead and process the transaction. Once you do that, what's going to happen is you're going to receive a message that your transaction was recorded successfully, your card was charged, what time it was charged, and how many points you purchased. So basically you bought 5,005 points. Remember, you selected 5,005 points. So basically $100 is for 5,000 points and 5 bonus points. So here we go. Let's go back to the control panel. So here we see now it's 5,000 points, and points purchase history will show you the date when you purchased, how much money you paid for it, points amount, and the order number. Also, it's only showing you 30 days purchase history. You will also receive an email, so you have all the records of buying these points, etc., etc. We also show you a lot more data than this. So here we go. from this point, I'm going to use test account. It's another account of mine. I just use it for testing, just to show you more stats, because your account obviously doesn't have any writers participating and posts, etc., etc. So I just want to show you what your stats will look like once you get your feet wet with us. So here we go. These are all the stats that you will see eventually, and here you will see the graph, and the graph will allow you to basically see the points and posts data. So you can generate a graph and it will show you how many points and posts you received per given time frame. So I'm just using 30 days because we've been this account has not been active for quite a while. But anyway, so here for example, in March 14th, it shows you that it received 396 posts. 42 posts with 396 points paid. So that's the graph. Now you can also navigate by user. You can select the user and see user posts per given number of day. And I just noticed that the colors are wrong, but it's a test account, so in a production environment everything is perfect. So and soon we'll move this graph up here, so it will be here. Anyway, so this is the basic stats. Now you can also see my forums here, and obviously this account has a lot more test forums. One major thing is you can rate the writers, and it's very important to rate the writers. Remember that, because based on your votes, we use votes. We use thumbs up and thumbs down. Based on your votes, writers get upgraded to the next level. So, for example, in order for somebody to get upgraded from silver to gold, they need to receive 100 votes. And by you giving them one more vote, they're getting closer and closer to that target. So once they get upgraded to the next level, that means they're more in demand, and they start getting paid more. You can also downgrade the writer, and the thumbs down actually hurts them a lot. So before you do that, make sure that you really want to do that. So the way it works is this: every time writer gets a thumbs up, they get one vote. Every time they receive thumbs down, their likes balance, votes balance, gets reduced by 3. So essentially, to recover, they need to get 3 thumbs up from 3 different forum owners. Another thing is you can remove the writer, and when you remove the writer, it actually gives him 10 negative points. That means something is wrong, and for some reason you don't like the writer. It rarely happens, but if in this case, if that happens, they get removed. They get their points balance, their likes balance gets reduced by 10. And that's a lot. After you give them that vote, you can reverse it actually, but you cannot reverse thumbs up and thumbs down. So let's go ahead and do thumbs up for this writer and this one. Before you give thumbs down, it will give you a message saying, "Are you sure?" Okay, so once you click OK, it's settled. You cannot vote more than once per day. And as a forum owner, you can only vote 10 times during the calendar months. So that way nobody's abusing this system. Now, let's go ahead and remove the writer. Also, you get a "Are you sure?" message when you say OK. See, it disappeared. But if you change your mind before the settlement, before the midnight, you can change your mind. And if you change your mind, you go back and you can still vote for this writer. So Depends on what you want to do. It's up to you. Also, very important, we also have auto upgrade system. And auto upgrade system works in such a way that for every successful post without thumbs down, a writer gets credit of 10%, not the entire vote, but 10% of a single vote. So essentially, writer needs to post 10 times, 10 successful posts in any forum, not just yours, but in any forum without any thumbs down or ban. And that way 10 posts, 10 successful posts will equal 1 thumbs up. So if, for example, if writers are doing really well and but nobody bothers to give them thumbs up, they have an opportunity to automatically get upgraded to the next level. So essentially, to get to the diamond level, they need to post 5,000 successful posts, and it will take a long time. So we designed this system to reward the good writers, so they stick to our website and they don't go and leave us for something else and work for other websites. So they have incentives. We also share profit with top 5 writers. We do everything possible to keep writers from leaving us, and we've been very successful so far. Everything is perfectly working, and we have top writers working for us. So it's great. But anyway, the thumbs down system and ban, if for some reason writer is not performing well and they get voted down, at some point if they go negative on likes points, they get banned from everybody, not just you. So that way we ensure if somebody's not doing well, they're no longer able to participate, and that's just how it works. So with this system, we've been very successful in evaluating writers and making sure that our forum owners get the best what market has to offer. So I think it's fair enough. If you have any questions, you can always get in touch with me. So let's move on. Obviously, this is updates. If you want to update all the details, and that's pretty straightforward. Points transfer history. This gives you a lot of data of every single point that goes into content writer pocket. And basically, you have a lot of options here, but let's go over the columns. So forum name, if forum is active or not, username, that's a writer username, writer level, points per post they receive, number of posts they posted per given day, number of points per this post, number of thumbs ups they have, number of thumbs down they have, if the writer is active or not, and transaction date. Here you have a lot of options. You can sort by forum name, you can sort by writer level. Like, I want to see all the silver points I paid out. Or for example, sort by writer username. I want to see, data for a particular user. Transaction date. I want to see, for example, March 14 only. See, I paid 50 posts. I got 50 posts and paid 452 points. Let's say here, I want to go back. I want to see all again, but I want to see how many diamond points I paid out, or gold points I paid out, things like that. I want to see only by the forum name, how much money I spent on the forum. I can also do it by transaction range, by the date range. So as you can see, there are a lot of options here. Next one, I think I showed it to you, point purchase history. And obviously in here it's a test data, but this is how it might look like. What else we have? Affiliate. So the affiliate works the way that here you can see my affiliate earnings in a similar fashion as this one, but affiliate URL. You can get the affiliate URL, and if you bring in another forum, you get credited 2 points for every post that's taken place on of the forum you brought in. So essentially, if the forum starts with us and there are 1,000 writers participating in the forum, you will get 2 points for every post, doesn't matter how many writers, from every writer. Also, you can use that affiliate link to bring in the writers. In that case, it's vice versa. You get 2 points for every post that writer does, regardless of the forum. So this is how it works. And all you need to do is copy this, and you can post it anywhere in other web pages, articles, anywhere you wish. And this is how it looks like. But you can change this, certainly you can change this text any way you want to, as long as this href URL stays there, and that's it. As long as we get that URL, it's going to be credited to you. That's about it. Thank you very much for participating, and I hope you will find our Contenvania app useful and you'll get lots and lots of points on your forum. I wanted to show you something else actually. This is why posting in forums is very important. As you probably know, Google is big on long tail keywords, and a lot of forums, actually forums are the only platforms that take over the a lot of space on the pages with forum links. And I'll show you example and you will see what I'm talking about. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Do you see? This is the web page with the forum. In this case, for the search, showed up on the first page with site links, and everything related to keyword beer shows up with a link to the forum, and that's why forums are very important. So as far as I'm concerned, that's the future of Google. That's how you get on the first page. If you constantly get new posts, your forum becomes an authority site, and Google rewards you for that, and that's the money. You make a lot more money compared to the rest. Thank you, and I hope you'll find it very useful.